on, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Naseem the Dream. Happy New Music Friday, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. But it is that time once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to react to a brand new track that has just dropped this weekend, and we got a big one. And man, oh man, do I have some very high expectations. This one, it's the collab from Uchis and KAROL, Labios Mordidos. And why I think this track is super important and I think has so much hype added to it, it's just because of where these two artists are at in this current year, especially with Uchis just releasing a record this year, and also KAROL. And KAROL has been flawlessly dominating the Latin game right now. I've been super popular, being part of a lot of big projects when it comes to like the Barbie album project as well as the Puss in Boots project. So she is fairly prolific in the pop game right now, and I'd say she has been very consistent and dominating. And then as well as Uchis, I personally had a very good experience with her latest record, and then she has some of like the best singles on that record that I feel like are gonna be really top notch when it comes to where my list is gonna be at the end of the year. There's not enough words I could put in a sentence to really describe how exceptional these women are at their talent, so let's see what they got. 3, 2, and boom. Ooh, those rims, dog. Coming in fashion. Damn, big ass house, boy. Big ass chain, boy. I like this. I like the color dynamic to go on. Hype, Matt. Hype is Matt. Confidence at 100. Dude, that's that old school reggaeton. Ese es Don Omar. What your mama gave you. Oh, she getting heated up. Kicks have good crunch to it. There we go. Up into the blonde. Fuego.
La baby está agresiva con esa carita cute. La tiene bien montada en todo su neighborhood. Faldita corta y truca salir por el sunroof. Ese culito suyo a todas las tiene nude. Un brillito de strawberry pa' bajarle. Calladita pa' que no lo sepa nadie. Muéstrame que tiene ahí
Latina Barbies.
Que ya yo estoy calientita, ven y caile. Un brillito de strawberry pa' bajarle. Maldita meo sin aire.
La nena está encendida, se me pega como un tatu.
Dude, that shit, that flow though.
Yo te doy garantía que nadie está más chimba que tú.
Que Dios me le bendiga, ese culo que se pega como un tatu.
Y mami, cómo se le ve rico ese tatuaje.
Dude, just look at the attitude these girls are just upholding so well. Like, wow. I'm really curious to see. I thought maybe Tiny might have helped produce this, but we're gonna check that real quick. Produced by Austin, Jux, Chandler, Manuel Lara, and then Albert Hype. Okay, that makes sense. So it seems like a lot of the producer work comes from acts such as like Shakira and then Bizarrap. It definitely sounded like a beat that was kind of produced by Alvi on the drums, but he is really consistent with adding his producer tag, so I knew for sure it wasn't Ovi. But either way, good work. With reggaeton music, drums and vocals are always going to be the most dominant elements in a track. It doesn't even matter who it is usually. I mean, that's just kind of what the take is. And especially with any track that has like that party vibe, you know, like the pop aesthetic of it, and like maybe a little bit of hip hop, things that are related to it. You mostly get like the popping sensation and like with the drums and the vocals that mostly carry over the entire track. It's not really mostly about the melodics. I do say though, I wish they were a little bit more prevalent in this mix, because I mean they were tucked in very well. I mean, on the YouTube compressor, that also could be the issue. I've had many moments where I checked on my headphones in my time, or when I'm listening onto a different app through my speakers, everything comes up with the dynamic a lot more better, so it could be that as well. This reminds me a lot of when Aventura, Romeo Santos finally collabed with Don Omar for Yo. Not necessarily because of the actual finish of the track. I mean, obviously they're both related because they're both reggaeton tracks, but mostly because of just like how confident and how big those acts were at the time. And I feel like these girls carry that same energy, especially throughout their lyricism, when they're just like bragging about this combo, this is deadly, you're not ready for this shit, you're not ready for this flow, that kind of energy. Because the entire time, and especially the video especially enhances that emotion, you really do get that feeling that like, man, these girls just, they are the shit, and they know it so well that it's not even becoming like an ego at that point. It's just truth to them. Like, they just wear it and wear it with pride. They don't give a fuck what other people think, so they're really going about it with that. But dude, it was, everything about that was so dope to me. That was probably my main gripe with the thing. I wish the mixing sounded a little bit better. I hope it sounds better when I check it out on my own through Spotify or something like that. I just really didn't like how some of like the synthesizers were just a little bit too tucked in. It's like, it's just a little bit too quiet. I feel like it stand out a little bit more balanced. It's because everything is still really amazing in here. It's just a hell lot of fun. Great party track, and especially for our old reggaeton fans, dude, tell me this does not remind you of that OG late 2000s, early 2010s reggaeton era. Like, dude, it's everywhere spotted in this song. The Looney Tunes era, the Wisin Yandel era, some of Don Omar's era, like it's just, it's almost like it's paying homage to that, like style-wise. Like, I love the way she breaks into their singing and then getting into the rapping. The way she played it off like that with the cueing and the sequencing, it really just, I feel like it has to be that. It has to be something that she's like paying respect to, and she's like taking away from that era as an influence for this track. I expected a little bit more Karol too here. She's not layered the entire time in the chorus, but they are brought back together a lot more later in the track, just like with the track Karol G and Becky G's Mommy. So I do like that. It does feel a little bit more like a Kelly Uchis track, I will say that. She mostly takes over for the chorus and has 2 verses. I think I expected nothing less. This is exactly what I thought we would get, and honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with that. This is exactly what you should have got. I mean, it would have been cool if they went a different direction and if she went a little bit more with Kelly Uchis' like newest record, but I just don't see that. I feel like you don't even need to get too fancy with it. You don't need to make this like a I Wish You Roses, where it's like it's a lot of ambience, a lot of R&B in here. This is the right mood, especially because this is like really specialized well in Karol's form, because she's really good at singing, at rapping, and then Kelly Uchis shows that she can pull that off as well. So this is a dub in my book. I really enjoyed this. Guys, that is a reaction for Kelly Uchis and Karol G's newest collab, Labios Mordidos. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of this track. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more content, as it helps the channel grow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.